Oh my god, I want to jizz all over it. Hello Internet, I'm Peter Davis and welcome to another edition of Fuel. Today we're here at Cycle Carriage in Glenmarie, where I'm going to be picking up a GLE 450 and finding out what Cycle Carriage has to offer. Over here we've got the vehicle inspection bay. You can tell your mechanic exactly what's wrong with the car and they'll check it out. Upstairs is where they do the general repairs. Since Cycle Carriage Glenmarie is a 4S service centre, they also have a body and paint section. So if you need body work or paint, you can also get it done here at Cycle Carriage. Paint is guaranteed for 10 years, 11 if I'm doing it. Now we've had a look at all the facilities here at 4S Service Centre in Glenmarie Cycle Carriage. It's time to go check out the GLE 450. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Mercedes-Benz GLE 450. This is the CKD variant, which means that it's assembled locally here in Malaysia and is 109,000 ringgit cheaper than the CBU version that came out in 2019. So sits at around 475,000 ringgit. Because of its price bracket, it is in direct competition with BMW's X5 X Drive 45e and also the Volvo XC90 Recharge. Aesthetically, this GL 450 is very, very pretty. It's huge, but it still looks elegant at the same time. Rolling through to the front here, we see the diamond grille, which is nothing new to Mercedes-Benz, but it still really stands out. The AMG comes with the side step here, just in case you need a bit of assistance to get in. It also has a nice little roof bar, and on top we've got a sunroof. It's panoramic and it goes from the front to the back of the car. On the front windscreen we've got our radar, so we can do our speed sensitive automated driving. When you open up the back of the GL 450, you notice that there's a reasonable amount of space. With the rear seats down, you get 630 litres worth of room. You're going to take out the headrests. Okay, just pop these out, flick that switch and push it down. 630 litres just like that. If you want more space, you can move the centre seats all the way down and there's going to be plenty of space for your bicycles. Still got the headroom. Wait, I haven't finished yet. Wait. Since we're talking about the back seats and boot space, these seats are fully movable. You can just hold the button on the top shoulder here. It moves the front seats forward and the seat will move all the way up to the front to give you loads of space at the back. This is ultra cool and it is very VIP for your rear passengers. But it does mean that there are more electronic gizmos to go wrong and give you headaches later on down the road. But that's where you got Cycle Carriage. This is the GLE 450's key fob. It's much like any other Mercedes key fob. You can enter the car without pressing anything. Just grab the handle, everything will open up for you. Foot brake as per usual, start engine. And there you go, the car is on as you'd expect. So once you're all started up and you decide to close your door, your seat will move to its preferred user position. Right now we're sitting in these beautiful seats which are covered in Artico man-made leather, including the dashboard. So if you are vegan, it's all covered for you with this beautiful non-animal based synthetic leather. Nice, feels good. And they do have 4-way lumbar support, which is a really nice thing to have. Very premium. One of the biggest things you're going to notice when you sit in the car is the 12.3-inch LCD displays right here. This AMG flat bottom steering wheel also has 2 thumb sensors, one for each of our screens, one for the infotainment and one for the heads-up display. There are so many settings that you're able to access from these 2 black buttons. ambient lighting is adjustable here as well. Now, because it's nighttime, you can see that the ambient lighting really is gorgeous, I have to say, and it's comparable quite happily with the BMW X5s, if not better. Purple sky, you can see the whole system changing. Let's go fire, red, oh look at that, so nice. Ocean, blue, we can see the 360 camera there, we can see all around the car, you can see all front wheels turning, it's very, very cool. And then we can see left and right, the Mercedes-Benz logo is on the floor being emanated from the lights in the doors, which is very nice. Our rear view, of course, so we don't run into any cars. When you're reversing the car, it's got a beautiful dynamic gauge there, so it's giving you all the telemetry. Now there are lots of different settings you can play around with in this car. I'm going to go to settings here, and you can check out all sorts of things. You've got drive, suspension, steering, and they're all in different modes. And over here, we can see on the screen, we can change the suspension height. This car is a mild hybrid, so it's something like a version 2 Prius, where you don't need to actually plug it in. It will charge its own hybrid battery and run off that from time to time, so save you some fuel. The infotainment has a Mercedes-Benz user experience, or MBUX system, so you can say things like, "Hello Mercedes,
how can I help?
Could you turn air conditioning off?"
I've deactivated the air conditioning.
Oh, it works. She said deactivating, still on. "Hi Mercedes,
How can I help?
air conditioning maximum."
I'm setting the temperature on the front passenger side to maximum.
Right, so front passenger is maximum, so you're going to get nice and hot right now. So it's Tabalek skit. "Hi Mercedes,
How may I help you?
aircon maximum cold."
I'm sorry, the smart home feature is not available in your car yet.
Okay, so I don't know if I need to speak German or something else, but right now it's not working. The Proton X50 was a little bit, only ever so slightly, easier to use. But for me, I like to be manual and hands-on, so I'm going to turn the air conditioning up manually on these beautiful buttons. Now, if you're planning on having a party at home in your garage, this car might be the one for you. It's got a 13 speaker, 590 watt Burmester sound system. The Burmester audio is nice, but it is extremely bassy. I've had to turn the treble right up, and the bass, I would probably put that on -2 if I really wanted to hear some clarity. Now, it is the modern day and age where we need to charge all of our things by USB, so we're going to go on a USB hunt. In the center console, let's just roll this back, wireless charging pad. And in the front here, we've got 2 USB charging ports, and there's a USB-C port in the center console. So if you do have your phone and you want to charge it in there, you can do. And the rear passengers, we have another 2. And in the boot, we have a 12-volt DC, as do we have here. So you can put your regular phone chargers in there if you are so inclined. We have a drinks cooler or heater. So if you want to keep your hot cafe latte nice and piping hot, you just press this button until it goes red, and that will warm up your drinks. You could feel it literally getting hot. Now, if you do like your iced Americanos, press it until it goes green. The red light has gone and is gone to cooling. It's cold, like touching the inside of a fridge door kind of cold. Ooh, that is extraordinary. Right now we're in sports mode, and we're able to unleash all 367 horsepower that this 3-litre inline-6 turbo engine has. It's also got 500 Newton meters of torque, which means that it picks up pretty fast. This is on a closed course. There are no civilians around, so it's completely safe. Overall, the drive feel is really, really comfortable, and I do like it. In comfort mode and eco modes, the suspension feels a tad wallowy, but if you're having some alone dad time, then you might have it in sports mode and everything just tightens up and feels so much better. The top speed of this car is 250 kilometers an hour, and it launches from 0 to 100 in about 5.7 seconds. But it does consume 8.5 to 9.1 litres per 100 kilometres. So if you're having a midlife crisis, a bit like me, then this might just be the car for you. It does all the performance bits and bobs that you could ever want, like having great steering, cornering, handling ability, power, great brakes. It's fantastic. You can throw your bicycle in the back, but at the same time you can drive it like a sheep in a flock and no one will ever notice. We put it into eco mode. We're going to go down here and see what the difference is. The suspension is softened up. There's less noise from the engine. The RPM is a lot lower, it feels. And the car is just right for going shopping in. Nice. Okay. See the roll. Wow. That's fantastic, and that is in eco mode. You ready, Levy, back there?
No, I don't know what I'm going to do now.
Some ABS and coming into play, and we're in eco, and it still goes, and brakes well. All I can say is the car handling is really, really good. It gives you extreme confidence. It's got a lot of grip from those big fat Pirelli tyres, and it does it with absolute ease. And I feel a bit sick because I've been turning and looking around. Wow, this thing is agile. More agile than my stomach. I've got to say that I really like this GLE 450 because it had the perfect mix of power when you wanted it and comfort when you didn't need to go too fast. Now on the pedometer, nothing to do with science here, all to do with what I like. This car is going to get a big fat 9 out of 10, which is one more than the auspicious Chinese 8, so it's got to be better, right? It's got good looks. It's got nice daytime running lights, that beautiful diamond grille, AMG styling inside and out. It's got the 21-inch rims with those big fat tyres which give it great handling. It's got a comfortable ride. It's got power, lots of power and torque when you need it. It's awesome, love it. And if I want to have a party, we got a big old infotainment system, 13 speakers, 590 watts of power. We're sorted. Thank you so much everyone at home for watching. Thank you very much Cycle Carriage Glenmarie for lending us the GLE 450. And until next time, get fueled. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe and hit that notification button. And be sure to check out some of the other videos we've got over here. Maybe that one, or this one, or that one. Remember, get fueled.